Hi, I'm Lindsay from lindsaymarino.com, and I'm going to talk to you about the 6 most common ways that your past loved ones try to communicate with you. So we all know that energy never dies, right? It's not separated by time, space, distance, whatever it may be. It is not separated. It can't be broken. So I want you to become aware of that first off. Second of all, this is just a physical shell right here. Your soul is inside. When we pass, we are constantly moving. Our energy is constantly moving, and we're trying to connect with our loved ones that are still here. So it's important to know that. So your loved ones are constantly communicating with you. You just need to become aware of it. So the first way is through songs. So you may get into the car and you get in at the perfect time, or you're nudged to turn the station at a certain time and it's the song that reminds you of your loved one. That's your loved one tuning into you and kind of nudging you to walk into a store or walk into the car, turn your station, whatever you have to do to make you aware that, hey, I'm around. 2 are visitations. So visitations is another way of having a soul-to-soul connection. So when a past loved one for me passed away, I saw him right in front of me, and I felt all of this love. There was a telepathic communication between the two of us, and I knew that his soul was coming to speak with me, and you could actually feel the energy. Usually it's a very simple message that you get in your visitation, and it's something that you won't forget. Highly, highly sensitive when it comes to tuning into the different details that you get. So you might even smell them in visitations. You might hear them. There's different ways that can come across for you during visitations, but they're much different than dreams. They're very, very vivid. Okay, 3 is repeating numbers. So you're going to start probably being nudged to look at the time all at the same time every day, or maybe throughout the week. So you may see 11:11 on the clock, or for me, I spot 333 because that's a number that I really connect to even before my loved one passed. I know that he's around because he nudges me at the clock. Even when he was here, he did that. So just pay attention to those symbols. Sometimes people even see the birth dates of their past loved ones too on the clock repeatedly. And maybe it's not on the clock. Maybe it's on the license plate and you're nudged to look up at the perfect time. So number 4 is through electronics. So maybe the TV or the radio is acting funny, the frequency starts to change. And even through electric, in your house, the light bulb might go out. And it's not that they're trying to scare you. It's just because their energy is so strong around you. Oftentimes the electric blows out or it flickers too. I've had some blow dryers go out completely. Number 5 is visual symbols. Like I mentioned before, you might see numbers on a license plate, but you also might even see the name of your loved one or a special message from them. So maybe you're going through a difficult time and you get nudged to look up and you see "Be happy" on a license plate. So these are all ways that you can communicate with them and pay attention to their signs. The last detail, the common way that they can connect with you and communicate is through feeling, so touch. You may feel a slight pulsing on your arm. It feels like your arm is pulsing, but really it's a tapping. You may also feel goosebumps at certain points and you just automatically think of them at that time and you know, wait a second, there's a different feeling that I'm feeling here. You may even feel a brush of cold air or even warmth around you. Oftentimes when our past loved ones are around, they will give us memories to think about and we start getting sad or sometimes smile. But just know if you're tuning into a memory of them or something's reminding you of them, that's their way of communicating with you. So pay attention to all the signs that they have to offer. They're still wanting to communicate.